Colby's Look at Agriculture Technology comes your way next, brought to you by the IBM Watson Decision Platform. Combining AI with Internet of Things data to help agribusiness increase yields, improve quality, and drive sustainability.
With the crops coming out of the ground, many growers are turning their focus to fertilization and improving their overall yield. Well, Chad Colby on this week's Tech segment has an update for one of those key components to improving soil pH.
Here on the Tech segment, we've talked about our application equipment before. One of the products that we apply typically in the fall every year is AgLime. And on this week's Tech segment, I wanted to talk about the actual production of AgLime and how it works. You can see the product in my hand. We're all very familiar with that. But how do you create AgLime? Well, this is a limestone quarry in Wisconsin that I was recently at. Now, as most of you know, I'm in the equipment business, and one of the products I've been deeply involved with over the last year is in the aggregate industry, and one of those products is a high-frequency screen. Now, when you're in a quarry like this, to create AgLime, or to create any kind of aggregate, there's always a series of crushers and screens to create various sizes of products. Now, you can see right here the material going through these different screens. They're doing just that. You can see those different piles, and they're creating those different products. Now, one of the products that the company I represent takes care of comes from a company in Walnut, Illinois called TCI Manufacturing, and they make a high-frequency screen, as you can see right here. And basically using gravity and screens and a vibrating motor, it allows that separation of the product. You can see the screen box right here and those little motors that you're looking at right there, that does the vibration. Now, it's high frequency, so you can put your hand on it. It runs at about 3,600 RPM, a real quick vibration. What that does is get that separation in the materials. Now, these high frequency screens are used in a lot of applications, from sand to recycled asphalt. But here in this limestone quarry, you can see as the larger material, and that size is typically around 3/8, goes over that screen, it's creating two products. One is a larger product. It's a chip. You can see it here in my hand, which has a lot of great applications. But the application that we're most interested about in agriculture is that small, finer product, which you can see that's falling through the screen, and it's going onto this secondary pile over here, and that's the AgLime. And I think what's interesting about this technology is it is still relatively new. It's only been around for about 30 years, and people love it. I've been fortunate enough to work with clients across the country using a high-frequency screen, and they love the results. And one of those great products is making AgLime for our farms and ranches. For This Week in Agribusiness, I'm Chad Colby.
Thank you, Chad. That AgLime is a fantastic tool. It's used to lower the acidity of soil, brings that soil pH down, which in some cases can help fertilizers perform a lot more effectively. Something that I'm sure growers will be taking a close look at given the input prices coming for us in 2022.